afternoon, good evening, family, namaste. I'm laughing because it's just ridiculous. But anyways, okay, we'll get into it. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Today is November the 11th. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful and wonderful day. Big love to everyone that's watching. Oh, geez, hold on. I forgot to put the volume down. I was listening to music on YouTube. Okay, I was listening to Greek music. Anyways, for those of you that are new, I'm Julia. This is Virgo Nation 1111. It is a Virgo channel. You could have strong Virgo placement in your chart, and these messages will also be for you. Now, if you don't know, everything that you need is down below in the description box. Like if you're looking to get us, people are still asking me, okay, look, the website is down below. It's heartpassiontarot.com. You go to products, then you go to tarot card readings, and you can order a live reading from me or one done by video. If you can't wait for me, there are toll-free numbers put in place for the UK, Canada, and the US. And all you have to do so that you can get your reading discounted is say Virgo Nation, okay? And you can call up as much as you want. They are available. It's right away. You don't have to wait for me if you feel compelled like you need a reading like right now. If you want to become a member of the channel, we have Earth Angel members and we have High Priestess members. The High Priestess members join me live 4 times a month every Sunday, where everyone live gets a free reading from me, and you have access to membership videos that don't go public, and also other perks, okay? So with that being said, let's get started. All right, so Virgo, there's a battle going on inside of you, for some of you, okay? Some of you are like, I'm no longer, okay, I'm hearing like so many different messages. Some Virgos are going, I'm no longer going to be up in the clouds, right? You know, the romance, the promises, the BS, right? I'm not falling for that, and it's like one of these days today. Virgo's like, you know what? I don't want to use the word because we should. I just like everybody. Right? I'm perfectly fine. I want to be on my own. My heart is turned into stone, and I'm just worried about me and what I'm doing and everything else. Then I've got another group that, even though you were in a situation where you felt like this person was your twin flame soulmate, and maybe they actually are, right? But you're on a different level than they are. They're not spiritual at all, okay? This is somebody who doesn't take time to heal, does whatever they want to do, likes their freedom. It's all about, okay, slow down, because you guys, it's like they want their freedom. They do whatever they want, right? They were not prepared to receive you, Virgo. And I feel you are wrestling with this love and hate thing for this person. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you hate them for what they've done to you, but you shouldn't hate anybody, right? But at the same time, you have feelings for them. Okay, a lot of you, there's another group where whoever this person was that did you wrong, you love them and you're making excuses for them, right? Without looking at the obvious, right? You're trying to put it on something else. Oh, somebody did black magic on them. Somebody manipulated them. But they did it. They're grown up. They're not children, right? Okay. Listen, all I can say to you is this is what I truly believe. If somebody truly loves you, it doesn't matter, right? If somebody comes and dangles whatever, like, their favorite dessert in front of their face, they're not going to go. If they love you, they love you, right? So you could sit there and make all kinds of excuses for this person's behavior, right? Which for the majority of you, you know this person is not for you. And that's what you're wrestling with, right? But if we're going to go a little bit deeper, I feel the wrestling within today, especially since it's the 1111 portal and it's a portal, and we have the twin flame soulmate thing happening, if you believe in that. You're wrestling with it because you can't get this person out of your mind. And I don't know if they're, jumping into your energy, telepathically communicating with you. I don't know what the deal is. The thing is that you're wrestling with is that you still have feelings for this person, but you know they're not good for you. So therefore, no matter what, you got to stay away. Now, some of you just went, F it, right? I'm going to do, I don't care what they did. I don't do whatever. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go, okay. You guys can do whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you, every time I do cards on a specific individual, especially when it comes to like a King of Swords, or sometimes it comes up as a King of Cups as well, they don't have good intentions. And maybe somewhere in the depths of their heart, they do love you, they have feelings for you, but this person hasn't learned anything. And this person, like I said, does whatever they want to do. This person has major, major healing to do, and it comes from childhood, right? This is somebody who always had to fend for themselves at an early age. So it's about who they can charm, who they can manipulate to get whatever they can get from whoever, right? This is somebody who jumps from one relationship to another. The breakup occurs. They don't take time to heal from it. They just find somebody else and somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. So it's time to get out of the clouds about this and be really realistic about that situation. You get to decide whatever you want to do. But I feel a lot of my Virgos today are feeling very triggered by all of this. I mean, if you could, and this person was in front of you, you'd let them have it. You would. I don't feel like, well, that's mixed too, Spirit is saying. I've got some of my Virgos that are waiting for this person to come back so they can just tell them to go bugger off, right? You're waiting for this. And that's your way of getting some kind of revenge. Okay, look, we don't want revenge. We don't want to wish bad on anybody, right? But understand today why you're being triggered. I think today is the day where you stop being that princess and looking at things through rose-colored glasses and become that empress or emperor today, okay? And understand why you're being triggered. For a lot of you, this is happening today because you're all alone. And the last person you were with was this person. And they feel familiar to you, right? So really sit there and dissect why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and maybe why you shouldn't be feeling the way you're feeling, right? Now, if you guys don't care, right, about the consequences, and you still don't get what this person has done and how they operate, then it's at your own risk, right? A lot of my Virgos have figured it out, right? And that's why they have closed themselves off completely from this individual, because they don't want to go there again. So you will feel a little triggered when it comes to your sensitivity today, your emotions today. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the things that I'm talking about right now, right? It could be other things, right? Like you really wanting a soulmate, you really wanting to come together with somebody who's normal once and for all, right, Virgo? And a lot of you are going, well, where is this person? And when are they coming in? Okay. I'm not God, right? All I can tell you is I see for a lot of you, because you are going to do things right, that somebody is coming in. And somebody who does really want to be by your side and give to the connection. Okay, so everybody's on different timelines, right? Now, I've been saying this, like everybody's person comes in at a different time. A lot of my single Virgos that are part of my community, I think it was like 6 months ago, I kept telling you, somebody's coming in for you. It's going to be a water sign. Somebody's really going to love you and everything else and everything else. And you guys were dead ass single. Okay? And you guys were probably going, yeah, where is he? Where is he? And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 several people from the community just met this person, and now they're happily ever after. You understand? We're all on different timelines. So I don't want you being bitter today, okay? And I don't want you getting triggered, okay? Especially if this connection, you really cared about this person and they left you for somebody else, okay? Look at it as your protection. Look at it as, there's something better for you, okay? Don't get triggered by this anymore, okay? So, but I was feeling all these different energies before I started, and I was like, what is going on with Virgo? You guys just woke up? It hasn't, maybe it's already started, but it will. It will. Somebody left me a comment and said, but what if Libra was manipulated? And what if Virgo loves Libra? Well, I'm not saying every single Libra is toxic. I'm talking about an air sign that clearly manipulated Virgo, cheated on Virgo, took from Virgo. That's who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about every single air sign out there, okay? Please pay attention to what I'm saying to you, all right? Because not every zodiac sign is bad, right? There's good ones, there's bad ones, just like all the people in the earth, right? There's good people, there's bad people. So you get to choose whatever you want to do, but don't make excuses for this person, because this person was going on and on saying, what if they were manipulated? And what if, they didn't really mean to hurt Virgo and all this kind of stuff. Everybody's got choices, I think if you were to talk to me 10 years ago, I would have said, well, yeah, and give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I don't anymore. I truly believe that everybody knows exactly what they're doing and when they're doing it, right? And like I said, if somebody truly loves you, there's nothing can stop that, right? Nothing. Virgo, and you know how you're going to judge that? You're going to compare yourself in those particular situations. Because if you're in a relationship and you really love somebody, Virgo, even if somebody comes in front of you, I don't know, whatever, Brad Pitt, drops his clothes, right? Sorry, Brad Pitt. You know what I'm saying? And you're really with somebody that you love, you're not going to go with Brad Pitt. Yeah, okay. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how loyal you are. And that's what you deserve. Okay. Here we go. Let's get into the cards now. I hope I don't get anything for saying about Brad Pitt. Okay. All right. Here we go, Virgo. Here we go. I call upon the divine. I call upon the white light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon our ancestors. I call upon our ascended masters. I call upon our whole angelic team. I'll give everybody a shout out at the end of this reading, this live, okay? All right, so look, somebody's making some kind of preparation. I don't know if it's you. I don't know. You're manifesting something. You're putting something into action. Somebody is. You're going to be surprised here, Virgo. They're saying to trust what's happening. What is this? Something that's going to make you really, really happy. For some reason, it's almost like this comes in to take you away from something that is not good for you. It could be a connection. It could be a soulmate. It could be spirit here as well, giving you this huge realization or a new path to go down for Virgo. It's something that you were waiting for. In the meanwhile, while you've been waiting, though, you've been giving yourself a lot of self-love, a lot of nurturing, a lot of care. So everybody knows that's in the house what this is that you're waiting for. Maybe it's that connection. Maybe it's that soulmate. Maybe it's a particular person that you know is your soulmate. Right? Okay. So as you've been pouring self-love into yourself, you have mastered your spirituality. You're stepping into that high priestess, high priest energy here. Okay? And again, I'm saying a new path is opening up for you here, Virgo. It is. You know, when everything seemed kind of not going anywhere, or maybe for some of you, you felt like, you know, nothing was changing, all of a sudden we have a path that's opening up for you. Yes. Something that's going to make you blossom. Okay, so maybe the soulmate comes in, finally. You meet your soulmate. You bump into him. You just, I don't know. You meet him through social media, a dating site. I don't know, Virgo. But you're like, wait. Let me put my boundaries up. Because I don't know, right? I don't know. Tell me more about this, please. Tell me more about this, please. It could be a decision you have to make that you're fearful of making because it brings change. And it could be something that you really want. It could have something to do with your life path and part of your abundance and your growth and the road that you're supposed to go down. All right, Virgo. I see your abundance good. I see you in a place of peace. Okay. But also, even though you are in a state of peace, you have a lot of discernment around you. You're not allowing certain individuals to even, you know, come close to you. Yes, because I feel your priority right now is to really take good care of yourself, and then you're about to spring into action. During this portal and, you know, the retrograde, right? Everybody goes, oh, retrograde, retrograde. I feel during this retrograde, because the Mercury retrograde is in our sign, in Gemini's sign, it's also a time of being very creative as well. So I do feel, even though people may look at the retrograde as being a negative thing, I feel, Virgo, you're going to have a different result in this. I think during this Mercury retrograde, I can't talk, Mercury retrograde, I feel it's going to bring you into action. I feel there's some kind of an idea, maybe something that you're going to propose to maybe some business partners or some colleagues, right? And I think the idea is awesome. It may not be just that. It may be something else as well. So right now, you're just holding back, keeping things to yourself, healing yourself, and then you're gonna just, boom, you know, spring into action here, Virgo. By the way, you're looking very good. You're glowing, you're healthy, right? For those of you that took those measures, right? You're resting, you're really putting yourself first, and you're feeling good. That's why you're looking at other people and going, why are they all so, you know, everything is good, right? I mean, that's how you feel. What is this about now? Thank you. Okay. So I see one chapter of your life is closing, and I see challenging times being done. I also see a lot of you investigating, getting more information about somewhere else or what's next. It may be a whole different work path, life path, location path. It's different for all of you, right? Because I see you in this card, I see you here at this step ladder, right? And you're looking at this new path, but you got your hands behind your back. So I don't know if you're waiting for spirit to guide you or you're just being patient here, but it's somewhere where you'd like to go. You just need to know more. You need to gather more information. For Virgo, please, for Virgo. Okay, here you are, Virgo, you see? And this new choice could bring you a lot of abundance here. But again, I feel a lot of my Virgos are like, yeah, okay, I'm gathering up the information, but I'm going to wait till, I get a sign. Something like that. In the meanwhile, though, there is no veil. The veil has dropped, right? The veil has dropped. You're seeing things very clearly now. You're very focused, and you're focused on making changes, right? Yeah, and you're showing incredible strength and will for it to be so. You want the new. You don't want to be the same anymore. You've changed, you've healed, right? You're looking into the future. At the same time, though, your feet are planted in the here and now. Yeah, see, you're standing in your strength and in your power right now, Virgo. You're starting to understand that you're the magician. You can manifest anything you want. And when you truly want something and you stand in your power, you can change things for yourself. Okay? I feel too that you could be multitasking. You could be doing a lot here. I feel, though, if too much has been put on your plate, Virgo, I feel here things are about to get balanced out for you. Okay. Now, there could be an energy that you finally do have to release. Okay. And that could be you actually really having to do some self-reflection as to why this particular person still triggers you, still is in your energy, why you still think about them. Why you still want them, even though they did whatever they did to you. So, okay. For me, as a reader, as a healer, I'm going to tell you that there's some self-reflection that needs to be done there, some kind of healing that needs to be done there. Because why would you want somebody here that did what they did, right? So that means there's something here still not, you don't know your worth yet. And it's not for all of you, it's for that group, right? I also feel here that you're very much in the light, okay? I also feel that opposing party that did whatever they did, right, knows that they took things to extremes. That they could be also doing some kind of self-reflection here, okay? I do feel that this person also would like to do things differently, okay? They would like to do things over again with you. They're very attracted to you, but I see you resisting. Whatever this person is, okay, and whatever they have done, there is something, a little part of them here, which is starting to realize what you meant to them, and they are in gratitude for everything that maybe you awakened this person. Maybe that was your job. Maybe that's it. You awakened this person, and then this person helped you to know your self-worth. You know what I mean? Could be that. That's why this happened, right? Virgo. Let's move on to manifesting moonology. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. For Virgo. What do we have for my beautiful Virgos? What do we have for my beautiful Virgos? Okay, what came shot? It hit my glass. Trust all will be well. And that's new moon in Virgo. So Virgo, this is a direct message to us that everything will be well and work out in the most perfect way for you. For Virgo, please, for Virgo. Okay, thank you. They just want you to focus on the positive, not on the negative stuff. And something could be happening during, we're not in Sagittarius yet. We will be, right? Yeah, we will be. I think we're still in Scorpio, aren't we? Yeah. So something could be happening during Scorpio season here for you. But in the meanwhile, you need to focus on the positive. Card down. I'm going to go get it. And what is this? Woo! Love. Love is coming in. Love is coming in. Could be a Sagittarius or somebody who has strong Sagittarius placement in their chart. Okay, so they're asking you when this comes in, you know, honor how you feel, right? Are you ready for a relationship? Do you still feel like you need healing? Do you not want to be bothered at all? Because I do feel that somehow if you've been praying for the right one to come along, I feel the divine wants to deliver that to you. You just don't get to decide when, okay? All you got to do is release control here and be real with yourself. And if this is something that you want, then you need to go for it, right? But again, I'm saying here, attune to the divine. I feel when it comes to this, you gotta just let go of the fear of being worried about getting hurt again. You'll never know, right? Unless you, yeah, you gotta kind of work through those emotions and kind of think it through. They're also telling you here that you've got a lot to be proud of, Virgo. Okay? You've worked very hard here. Listen, you've achieved a lot of things. It's really, Spirit would like for you to take a breather, get some rest, recharge, go somewhere, right? It doesn't have to be all about work, work, work. And if Spirit is telling you to be proud of yourself and for you to take a breather, and then the next cards that come out are trust the universe and lighten up, I feel they're about to deliver something to you. And you may think, let me drink a sip of water. You may think you have to keep going and keep putting in all this effort and everything, right? Because if you don't, nothing will change, right? But somehow I'm reading this like Spirit's telling you, relax, we got you. Everything is fine. You got to trust in us. Lighten up, right? Lighten up. Okay, so there is something here. Could be about buying a home. It could be about going somewhere else. It could be somebody coming in to offer you some kind of commitment. Okay? I do see you assessing the situation here, but something about this is about you having to know your worth based upon the decision that you're going to make. So your emotions could be all over the place. And Spirit is saying to you to calm down, okay? They're telling you to embrace the flow of life here. Card down. Sorry, family, gotta get it, right? Okay, so just be in a place of gratitude here. Calm down with your emotions here. Maybe this comes in and you're like, no, I don't want it this way. I don't want this person. Whatever, I don't know. It's going to be different. Spirit's saying, calm down. Maybe you should look at it a little bit differently. We'll see what this practice gratitude's about. Maybe you should be looking at it a different way. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's about not getting so emotional here, okay? About this change that's happening. It's about practicing gratitude and believing in your good luck. So this is happening for your highest good. It's about going deeper. Why are you getting so thing? What's the underlining thing here? Has there been something that you've been keeping to yourself that needs to be revealed now? And this change is kind of triggering you, Virgo? Because it's saying the next card out is telling you to breathe through the tension. Well, I mean, you have go deeper and reveal what needs to be seen, and then you have breathe through the tension. So maybe you're going, I'm not ready for this yet, right? Or, I don't know, you're right, or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know. We'll see what this is. Let's get some more on this, please. I'm definitely getting a feeling of change, though. Maybe you were seeing things one way. Yeah, see, it's about working through your feelings here. I don't know. I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, maybe you're just not ready for whatever's coming here. It's not a bad thing, though. The changes are happening for your own growth. But maybe, you just don't want change, right? Maybe change is too daunting for you. The Spirit is saying, just relax. Just relax. That's why in your readings, too, a lot of times it says for you to be a little flexible. Okay, so I'm telling you, something is happening here where you're going to have to attend to the details in this. Is it a contract? Is it a move? Is it an opportunity? I don't know, but you should be humble for it. That's what they're saying here. And be open to change. Be open to change. Be open to change. Again, the flow of life keeps wanting to be on the bottom of the deck no matter how many times I shuffle. For Virgo. Okay, got it. So it's something that's coming in that's changing things. And you're not ready for it. And maybe because it's fear. And like I said, maybe this change is too much for you. Like maybe you're still holding on to some kind of fear, maybe about relationships, whatever. I don't know. Maybe somebody's telling you, hey, let's go get married. Let's move in together, or let's be together, or, if there's distance, come live with me. Let's start our lives, or Or I want to come be with you now. I want to come live with you. I want us to start this now. Okay. So the advice here is really about forgiving whatever you need to forgive and clear your mind now and go for it. And I feel cool emotions is not you being angry or not being pissed off or anything. I feel it's just going to stir up a lot of things for you, right? Maybe things that, you didn't want to confront about yourself, your emotions, your feelings, your fear, right? The healing. And here it is. Boop. I have seen in your other readings, though, this is kind of divinely guided to come into your life. So you kind of have to kind of do your healing work now to be ready. And not compare somebody from the past in this new connection. Yeah, it's about letting go of negative thoughts. It's about letting go of negative relationships, detoxifying from them here, okay? And to really start saying to the universe what you want. Very soon, Virgo, you'll get the bigger picture. You'll have that aha moment, right? And maybe whatever's happening here you knew was going to happen all along. And now here it is. And that catches you off guard, right? So if that's your case, you need to talk less and feel more and make time for loving you here. You need to know that whatever is happening here, that you are loved by the universe. They're just trying to put your life into balance for you. And again, the power of being in the flow of life. Okay. So it's about being realistic with yourself and releasing anything that's been blocking you. It could be you that's actually blocking yourself from moving on from the past, going after the things that you want, Virgo. So it's saying push through that insecurity now, okay? It's time to be bold and step up and lead here, okay? So they're encouraging you to step into your power and leave the past behind. It has no significance anymore. You're supposed to be focusing on the things that are important, the things that you want to bring into your life. Because, look, the sun is coming out for you here, Virgo. And they're telling you to actually take inspired action now towards this new beginning that they want to give you. All right. Let's move on to the Lover Oracle deck, heart-shaped fortune-telling cards. But they're not really heart-shaped. They're rectangular. Okay, let's see. For Virgo, what needs to be known at this time? What would somebody like to tell Virgo at this time? So think about who you'd like to hear from. Okay, so we have a situation here that's crazy. Okay? So somebody doesn't understand why you love them, but then they also can't understand why they can't tell you the truth. If they Virgo, this is somebody who hurt you. I feel this message is for a Virgo that's all alone and is feeling lonely at this time. For Virgo. But you shouldn't feel lonely. You're never alone. You know that. And you shouldn't be looking for somebody else to complete you. Yeah, we've talked about this many times. Some of you just feel kind of lost. I don't know. Okay. Somebody also is being very dramatic here right now. Not in the house, just overall. So, again, I'm telling you, it's a situation where neither one of you could stop thinking about one another. And it's becoming too much. It's becoming too much for you. It's becoming too much for them. This thing is exactly what it says. This love is crazy. It's out of control. Next message for Virgo. For Virgo. Okay, so this next message, somebody has some kind of an addiction here with, I'm not going to say it, here you can read it, who's obsessed with you, just obsessed with you. And they can't handle the love that you give. They don't even know how to even start to okay, so this is the person that's always coming with the wand. You know what I mean, right? Okay, it's all about the passion. So this is who we're talking about, okay? So the person that's always about the wand has some kind of addiction with either drugs or alcohol. And they are obsessed with you. They can't handle their feelings. They don't even know how to even approach you again. Their mind is on the wand, and they're hurting a lot. Yes, they are blocked. You did block them. This is your message, you know. This is somebody who can't promise you anything. Okay? They do admire you, though, Virgo. And they are crying over you at night because they know everything that you told them was true. About their decisions, about their way of being, you know, about spirituality, about repercussions, about karma, about everything, Virgo. Okay? So they're all up in their emotions here, and is saying here, will this ever change? Why do I feel this way? Because I'm going to say it for you, cross watcher, if you're watching, you lost the best thing in your life. Okay? You lost a child of light. So you're just like, I just don't want to do this. I don't want to think about this person. I don't want this person in my energy. And this person is so afraid that they don't want to lose you. And this is somebody who's definitely an air sign because they're better with their mind than they are with their heart. Air signs feel that love comes from the mind, not from the heart. Virgo is a heart person, right? This is what ticks first. We don't think of love in our minds to love. We love from our heart. Air signs tend to love from their mind, not from their heart. That's where they feel, that's where that comes from. It's in your mind, it's not in your heart. Okay, so whatever this person got into here, they have been hurt here. I don't know, I guess that third party didn't work out. This is somebody who's also very afraid of being alone. That's why they're constantly jumping from one relationship to another. And this person can't let go of you right now. And their life is a mess. Okay. You're saying to this person, I wish I could just understand you and why you do what you do. Right? People don't believe in this person anymore. For Virgo, next message for Virgo. So somebody's all in their emotions today, okay? It doesn't have to be you, Virgo. Their emotions overwhelm them. They need to know. And somebody knows that you stand out from the crowd, that you're different from everyone in their friendship circle, their community. You're just different. They know you're different. You know, for some of you, somebody may have been trying to find you in other people, and they never could. Okay, so this is somebody who's familiar with you. You have been intimate, and they're thinking about those moments where it was very intense between the two of you. So this is somebody who's not completely honest. And you're saying, listen, what is the truth? Actually, what is the truth? Because everything that you told me was not the truth. I mean, I found out afterwards, right? You were lying to me all along. And basically, Virgo, you're saying, you know what, I want out of this. I really do. And this person is saying to you, well, if I could go back in time, I would handle us differently, right? And you're too nice, they're saying. I don't deserve your kindness. See, they know this here. So this person juggles. This person goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, right? They're feeling pain over you. They truly are. And they're wondering, when is it ever going to stop? Maybe when you apologize to Virgo, I would say. At least make peace with Virgo. So we also have another individual that is thinking about you, planning for the future with you, Virgo, here. This is somebody who lacks confidence, doesn't think they have enough to offer you, right? Like they think like you exceed them somehow. For you, I don't think this makes a difference here. But this is somebody who would like to come towards you, but they can't right now. So I feel there's distance between the two of you. Okay, so they got feelings for you. They really do. This person is trapped in their, like with their work, and the distance thing is messing them up, and they want to take action, but they can't. We also have somebody here, either you or them, who has suffered from some kind of childhood trauma, okay? I feel this is that person that comes and goes from your life, is very secretive. I don't feel the toxicity or anything from the other situation. This person understands that they should have did things a little bit differently, right? Maybe the choices that they made were not the right ones here. And this person, I'm telling you, they've got an issue. They've got insecurity issues. They're coming out saying here, why do I deserve someone like you, you see? But they're getting to the point where they can't avoid the feelings that they have for you. They don't want the distance to be a barrier between the two of you. They don't. This is somebody who has a hard time expressing their emotions. They got tons of love to give. But when it comes to their emotions, I mean, like, I'm picturing the King of Cups, where he's sitting there and he's holding the cup and all this water is flowing, which is his emotions, right? Just can't. And they know that no matter how they try, this is like a soulmate connection here. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't move on. They see synchronicities about you. This person also has a lot of fear that if maybe they come towards you, sorry, I think I have a card that turned, yeah. So they're scared of rejection. Like maybe if you find out, I don't know. Maybe this person wasn't completely honest either. Like maybe they were acting like they had everything, in control, they were making a lot of money, they, financially they were stable or something, and maybe that's not really the truth. Anyways, I don't know, but somebody is scared of you rejecting them here, and I feel your response is like, if you could like talk to them, you'd say, well, I don't understand, what is this all about? Like, why do you feel that way, right? Have I ever made you feel, less than? I don't think so, Virgo. This is just this person. This person may be, maybe going through some kind of ascension or dark night of the soul here. And again, they're saying that the passion that they feel for you is overwhelming and they don't know how to handle it. So maybe Spirit is awakening them going, hey, you know Virgo's your soulmate here. Oh yeah, this person desires you too. So it could be lust, love, it could be all of it all together here. So they're telling you, okay, so even though this person's crazy about you, they want to be with you, there could be distance, they do want you to do what's best for your heart. They're saying for you not to wait for them, please. They need time to figure themselves out. So basically, this person loves you enough to say, look, you know what, do what's right for you, right? Don't wait for me. You know, like if we're meant to be, we're meant to be, and at some point we'll be together, right? Like that. All right, we have another situation here. Hold on, family. Oh, okay. So this is somebody here that you were dealing with here that was very egotistical and didn't like the fact that, so automatically I'm getting an Empress, Emperor kind of energy here. Okay. Somebody who realizes they can't compete with you, Virgo, even though they're an emperor. It's like that. I feel this is somebody who didn't treat you right? Because you're saying here, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. And this emperor is saying to you, I can't make you happy. They can't. Because you got to go and all on by yourself, right? Something like that. But I know this person's very egotistical because he's saying to you, I'm the man here. I'm the man here. And Virgo, you're like, yeah, I understand you're the man, right? But, I'm self-sufficient. I got it going on, right? It's like I'm hearing a Virgo going, I don't need you to go, and this is not for all my Virgo ladies out there, but I'm like hearing my Virgo going, I don't need you to go buy me that dress. I don't need you to go buy me that piece of jewelry, right? I'm quite sufficient enough. If I want those things, I can go get them myself, right? I'm not this needy individual. And I'm not with you for your money or anything else, where this person is very accustomed to people being with them for, what they can get, okay? And I'm telling you, this person is very jealous that you are standing in your strength the way you are. This person is, they are egotistical. They like to be in control. And they're saying here, I wish I could be a different person. I feel you somehow, you kind of bother this person's ego for them. Because you're not needy. You can't be manipulated. You understand? So this person could be putting on a front too, that they're in control, that they are the man and whatever else here. But deep down inside here, it's saying to you, hey, are you going to leave me like the others did? Why were you even interested in me? It's like, so we got an individual here that puts on a front. That's what I'm getting. And you've triggered this person now. So somebody is thinking about the memories that the two of you have shared together. They are very passionate about you. They don't want to be who they used to be. Okay, they know you deserve better. And I feel you're saying, look, you know what? I had to let you go because you were just too controlling. You were too controlling. And I just needed to go from this so I could find myself again, right? And they want to know, is it over? Is it really over? Somebody doesn't want to acknowledge that something is completely over. All right? So you need to know that this person is saying to you here that life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. They miss your light. This is not somebody who vibes on a high vibration, Virgo. They needed your light. Last message, I think. So ever since you didn't put up with somebody's BS, you've made them look at themselves. They want to be different. They're so confused. They don't need, something is happening within them that they can't even explain. It's like they're going through a transformation. Maybe they're getting their butt kicked, okay, by the divine, but they don't even know who they are anymore. They're lost. They're just lost. Maybe they're drinking a lot too. That's why they can't think clearly. Maybe there was somebody who keeps feeding them alcohol, drugs. I don't know. Okay, so somebody here is lost. Lost. And they're asking, could you ever forgive the mess that they made? And you're like, I can't talk to you right now. And they're saying, but no one understands me like you do. I long for your kiss. I need to, yeah. So somebody here feels like they need to hold back their true feelings for you, which could be you because, you know, this is not for you. Wow. Virgo. Let me say hi to everyone in the house. My beautiful earth angels and my members. Hey, Lucy Lou. Hey, sis. Hey, K9. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Debbie O. Maribel Serendipity. How are my girls doing? Hey, Benita. Lashana, I hope you guys enjoyed this today. Hey, Candy Money. Hey, Hollywood. Hey, Go Getter. Hey, Mila. Lashana, hey. Who else is in here? Maribel, Kennedy Elizabeth. X-Shade. Hey, Maria. So glad to have you all in the house. Hey, Jennifer. Virgo Queen. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Allied. Hey, honey. Hey, Tina. 2025. Ozeda, hello. Hey, James, good morning. Hey, King Stug. Hey, Tori. Is Georgie not in the house today? Hey, Stepping Stones. I'm looking for Georgie. Georgie, if you're watching later, hey, hey. Hey, Pearl Drop. Hey, Norma. Hey, Pearl Crisp. Tori. Betty. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Established. Hey, Maribel Pagan. Different Maribel. We got two Maribels in the house. Maria Montes. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, honey. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Antonella. Yolanda. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Joan. Karma Karen. How you doing, honey? How you feeling today? Angie. What's going on with the chat? Hey, Kate. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Marilia. Hey, Mila. All right. So now that I said hello to all of you, sending you much love. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I don't know what is going on with this. Why is the chat all highlighted? It's Crazy. Okay. I don't know. It's one of those days. Anyways, family, I love you. God loves you. And if no one's told you they love you today, let me be the first to tell you that I love you. And I thank you so much for being here and sharing your time with me. Okay? I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay? Be well. Loving kisses. Bye now.